Hello students, till so far we have discussed the 5 grid diagrams related to concave mirror. Now the sixth case is when object is placed between pole and principal focus. Between pole and principal focus, what will happen then, or where the image will form? Let's see. Suppose ray of light pass through this obliquely to the principal axis. When ray of light pass through obliquely to the principal axis, it reflected back like this. And when ray of light passes through in the direction to the mirror, so that after getting reflected it passes to the center of curvature, and it is happening because when it is directed towards the center of curvature or along the center of curvature, it will retrace its path. From here you will see that there is some chances to meet this ray if we project it behind the mirror. So the ray will not meet here in front of the mirror, but it appears that there is some source of light from where the rays are coming. If you will see from like this, so the image will be formed behind the mirror and will be magnified in size if compared to object. And this kind of image is virtual and erect, and it is highly magnified or magnified. This is the sixth one and last case. When object is placed between principal focus and pole, the image will form behind the mirror, and the nature of the image will be virtual and erect, and the size of the image will be magnified. After this, we will move towards the convex mirror, and before that we should discuss that what are the uses of concave mirror. So uses of concave mirror, कहाँ कहाँ हम concave mirror का यूज करते हैं? So most commonly we use this on torches. आपने टॉर्च में देखा होगा like this. ये एक यहां पर छोटा सा बल्ब लगा होता है. The rays coming from this source strikes here and becomes parallel like this. You will see. The direction of the light is very much focused and concentrated. So in torches we use concave mirror searchlights. You must have seen the Discovery Channel that when adventurous people are walking here and there in darkness, they use searchlights. So searchlight, in searchlight concave mirrors are also used. Okay, and in vehicles headlights you will see concave mirror, dentist mirror. Dentist mirror is also made of concave mirror. When you go to barber, the shaving mirror is also made of concave mirrors. Even if we will talk about the solar furnaces, there are various large size of concave mirrors are used so that they produce very high temperature or heat for the productive purpose. Okay, so we have discussed the uses of concave mirrors also. Now slowly we will move towards the convex mirror. We have already discussed the shape of the convex mirror and the nomenclature. The outer bulge of this spherical part or curvature is a reflecting surface, and the inner one is painted. Here will be principal focus and this is center of curvature. So in this case we have two types of ray diagrams. There are two conditions where object can be placed. One object will be placed at infinity and object will be placed at pole. And in both the cases, the image will be formed virtual and erect. Okay, so and the nature of the image will be diminished. When object is placed at infinity, the position of the object is behind the mirror and it will be at the focus. Suppose the object is placed here and it is parallel to the principal axis. After getting reflected, it will be directionally like this, and it appears that is sourced from a point, and that point is principal focus. This is the point where image will be obtained. This will be our first case. Now, when object is placed near the pole, the image will be formed here only, and as in the case before, the size of the image will be diminished. Okay. After this, we will discuss the uses of convex mirror, where we can use the convex mirror. We have discussed the uses of concave mirror. Now we will discuss the use of convex mirror. Convex mirror is used as a wing mirror in the vehicles. Or you must have listened about this, that the opposite fort of the Taj Mahal, there is a mirror, that is convex mirror. In order to see this, the whole Taj Mahal in that mirror. Okay, so we have also discussed the uses of convex mirror also. Now slowly we will discuss the how sign conventions are placed, how sign conventions in the mirror are placed. So in order to take positive or negative, we must have these rules in mind. This is principal axis, as you all know. The direction of light is this. Any measurement which is in the direction of ray of light is taken as positive. Any measurement which is taken in the direction of ray of light is taken as positive, and which is taken in the opposite to the direction of incident ray or light, it will be considered as negative. But before these, in the direction or opposite to the direction of the incident light, we need to remember one thing, that each measurement should be taken from this pole, which is the intersection point of this mirror and principal axis. So suppose you are here and you want to measure the distance of this principal focus. So you are moving in the opposite to the direction of incident ray of light. So this PF will be taken as negative. Now, so we have discussed, means opposite to the direction is negative, and in the direction of incident ray of light is positive. Similar to this, all the measurements which are below the principal axis, will be taken as negative, and all the measurements which are taken above the principal axis from this is known as positive measurements. So these are the sign conventions we should keep in mind while calculating the distances from the pole and height above or below to the vertical axis. After this, we will discuss the most important mirror formula. Mirror formula. The mirror formula is basically the relation. It is basically the relation of object distance, image distance, and principal focus, that is focal length of the mirror. This is pole, this is principal focus, and this is center of curvature. Suppose object is placed at a point beyond C. The distance between this object from the pole is taken as U, and the image formed is between center of curvature and principal focus. We have discussed this case. The distance between P and this image is known as V distance. The distance between this pole and principal focus is focal length and denoted by F. The relation between these equals to 1 upon f. In case of concave mirror, you can easily judge that the focal length is always negative, because we will measure the distance from pole to the direction opposite to the direction of incident ray of light. So PF is negative in this case. While reading the numerical, you have to mention and should be clear in your mind that if the focal length is given and it is negative, the mirror is concave mirror. So we have discussed the mirror formula also, and since we have certain height of this object and image, so there is also a formula of magnification which tells us about how magnified or diminished the image formed in the process. So magnification is basically the height of the image upon height of object, means the ratio of height of image to the object, or in terms of the distance of image from the pole and object from the pole, it will be minus u minus